Hey everybody, it's the 13th Wolfman. You know what today is? Today is day 20... Day 26. Day 26 of the 31 Days of Horror. That's right, 31 movies, 31 days. And before we get into this, I want you to like, subscribe, share, and comment. Always want to know what you have to say. That's right. I'm going to have little chats with you. You know, you comment to me, I comment to you. When you do subscribe, hit the bell. That way you'll be notified anytime I put something up. I'm not the only one doing this. There are others doing it. There's Mood616, Double Shot J, Nightmare Maven. I am the Ice Lord. Let's talk about movies, retro horror, random horror, and of course the one and only MSJ, Brother Max for short. Now let's get into today's movie. Today's movie is kind of it's a substitution. So I had an idea of what to watch for today's movie, and what happened was I didn't have enough time to watch it. It was a long movie. And so I'm like, okay, well, I'm just going to take something off the DVR. Because I have a ton of movies. I could actually do a whole month and a half just watching stuff off the DVR. If I wanted to. So I just chose something off the DVR. And the movie was Escape the Field. It was off of the Sci-Fi Channel. Which, okay, they don't always have the best taste in movies. But I thought it would be fun, just because sometimes they don't have the best taste in movies. It has Theo Rossi in it, and Shane West. Now, if you don't know who Theo Rossi is, he played Juice on Sons of Anarchy, and Shane West to me is probably best well known for playing Ray. I can't think of his last name. But the character's name was Ray on ER. He was a doctor. He also was in the movie about he was the lead singer for the Germs in the movie about the Germs. The band. And, you know, Shane West has done a ton of stuff. So here's the idea of the movie. And I like this movie to a point. 6 people are found at different points in a giant cornfield. Each one wakes up with an item next to them or on them. We meet the doctor first. She wakes up and there's a gun laying next to her with a bullet. Okay. Not a problem. She then comes across Theo Rossi, and they're freaked out because they have no idea how they wound up in the middle of this cornfield, and she's like she's treating him like he's the local rapist, and she knows this. You know, she's got the gun, she's got the bullet, she's pointing at him. You know, and he's freaking out. He's like, "Look, my name is," you know, and he goes, "This is all I have on me," and he pulls out of his pocket a book of matches, but the matches are in a silver case. Okay. That's it. So they don't really bond, but he's giving her leeway. He's like, look, let's just go this way, and I'll walk in front of you, and you can hold the gun on me, you know. They walk that way for a little ways, and they meet 3 others. Shane West, who is a soldier, and his thing was... What was it? I don't remember what he had. But they meet a teenage prep student whose thing was a compass. This young lady that's in a negligee, her thing was a knife. And I still don't remember what the soldier had. But the nice thing about Shane West as the soldier, and whoever directed this movie, is they didn't make him the arrogant douche. He doesn't trust anyone, but he's not just barking orders at everyone. he does think he's in charge a little bit, but he's like, let's go this way. And people are like, oh, okay, you know. And then they meet this black lady that's I don't want to say she's a hacker because she's not. She's writing code. And she has a flask on her, but we don't find out about the flask. Oh, the soldier's thing was a lantern. Duh. Yeah, it was a big lantern, like, yay big. It's like, why did I forget that? And she has a flask. And so they're trying to figure out where to go, how to get out of this giant cornfield. And they're finding out that the things that they have aren't just things. They hold clues. Okay. So, I don't want to tell you what they do are the clues that they hold, but let's just say that there's also this also has a very Children of the Corn type feel to it, because there's something in the field hunting them. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah. They got to figure out how to get out of there. Now, this movie has a really cool story to it, has some really cool characters to it, with the exception of the computer programmer. She's annoying as hell. But yeah, it's a good movie. It's got a terrible ending. That's all I'm going to say. I feel like when it came to the ending, they were just kind of like, okay, we've made the movie this far, how do we end it? Oh, I know. Yeah, we'll just tack something on. That's what it felt like at the end. It just felt like something was tacked on at the end. I liked the characters. I liked the story. I liked the twists and the ingenuity. Didn't like the ending. That's just how it is sometimes, man. I mean, it was a decent movie up until the ending. And when I say the ending, I'm talking like the last 2 to 3 minutes, because everything else up till then was pretty good. So that's all I have to say about it. You want to watch it? Check it out. I say if you're going to watch this movie, watch it off the Sci-Fi Channel. Don't invest in it. And, you know, just if you see it like on a Halloween channel or the Fright channel or like Sci-Fi or something like that, or Tubi or anything where you're not really putting any money into it, check it out. And you tell me what you think of it. I want to know what your thoughts are about the ending. Because I wasn't impressed. Not at the ending, at least. So that's all I have to say about it. I want to thank you for listening. And as always, I am the 13th Wolfman, and I'm on the prowl.